It's down. It's a Monday morning, obviously. That's a little too much headspace. That's better. Yeah, that's better. We are here. We are ready. Cade's with me. Cade's back up and running. Still too much headspace. There we go. That should do it. There we go. That should do it. And I'm a reluctant gamer. You can say I'm reluctant because either A, I'm gaming when I should be writing, or B, I'm up really early in the morning. However you want to look at it, that's me. You can call me T. You can call me T-Monster. I'm joined by Mickey over in Germany.
Guten Morgen.
And Orion in the Carolinas.
Greetings and salutations.
And listen to you guys, I love it. Okay, so we're going to do. So what was the plan? Are we going to do Crucible first, knock that out, or are we going to jump in and do the Mercury mission, Ron? Because I think you were talking to Obi about doing the Mercury mission. Either way, I'm good.
Mercury mission first, and then we can all benefit from the Crucible.
Excellent. Okay, sounds good to me.
After Crucible, I need to switch over characters.
All right then. Sounds good. Let me see what I got here. Oh, that's the new.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna switch over right now.
You're gonna switch over now.
Yeah.
I also overheard you say, Mickey, that you needed to go and get something from the tower. Is that true or nay?
I'm already in the tower. I'm already in the tower with Ron. If you join Ron, I'm gonna switch over to my Titan.
All right, then while you switch over, I will go on ahead and join up with you guys. Hope the weekend was good for everybody. I have not seen Star Wars yet. I have not seen The Last Jedi yet. I've heard nothing but good things. So anybody drop spoilers you've heard nothing. All I've heard, the only things I have heard have been it's great, it's awesome, which I think is a good sign. Now, Ron and I have a history when it comes to the new Star Wars films. Not these new Star Wars films, but the ones that were the god-awful prequels.
Dude, I'm sorry. I told everybody I'm sorry.
No.
Well, Nick doesn't know the story. The day the Phantom Menace was coming out, I went and bought tickets. So most of my friends just come see it with me, and since they couldn't make it at any particular time together, I ended up watching that movie 3 times in one day.
I'll go you one better.
Horrible. And I had to apologize to everybody.
So here's my story involving Obi and the prequels.
Who talks this way? Nobody talks this way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
Nobody talks this way.
So Obi and I went to go see the second one together. We went to go see the second one together, and I remember at the end of it, I said, the only way you're going to get me to see the third one is if I just said, I'm done. I'm done with Lucas. I'm done with Star Wars, because I felt burned by the Phantom Menace, and when I saw Attack of the Clones, I said to Obi, I am not going to give him any more of my money. If you want me to go with you, I will go with you, but you pay for the tickets. And and sure enough, that morning, bright and early, I asked off from work. Ron and I went. We sat through it, and I remember this very vividly.
You're breaking my heart.
I remember. Oh yeah. And I remember at the very end, credits started rolling, and Ron was on his feet. I mean, on his feet within the first second of the credits starting to roll. And he said to me, "Right, I'm done. Let's go." And he was pissed. And I just was like, I told you, man. I told you. They're dead to me. And I was stupid enough to believe that Lucas's hand wouldn't be on, his stank wouldn't get on to the new Indiana Jones movie that was coming out. And then when I saw The Kingdom of the Crystal Suck, I said, if Lucas's name is attached to it, I will no longer go. And then I remember the whole thing about Disney selling Star Wars to Disney, and all these fans were in an uproar going, "Oh, the series is forever ruined." I was dancing a jig, because that meant Lucas could no longer touch it. he could no longer touch it, and I was so thrilled because I think that was the best thing that could have happened to the series. As you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about this subject.
A little bit.
God,
quite a little bit.
God.
But don't sweat it. I haven't seen it either. So
Okay. Just one of those things where, man, now I do agree with something that that friend of the show, TD0013, the show being, just so you know, let's see who can get to it first. Who can get to it first? Is it me? Is it me? Or is it Mickey? No, it's me. I got it. I got to it first. Friend of the show, friend of the podcast.
Oh, crap.
Yes, as you probably
pay attention.
Yeah, as you probably do or do not know about the Reluctant Gamer. This is I would describe the Reluctant Gamer as the Twitch, the sister Twitch, the Twitch of sister, the sister of Twitch. It is the supplement. It is the supplement to Happy Hour from the Tower, which is the podcast that Ron and I are on alongside Brandon and Nick Kelly. It's the four of us. We get on the mics and we start riffing about the game, and and it's a fun podcast. But I would say that this is our Twitch supplement to the podcast, the Reluctant Gamer, and so, but Ron and I have a long history together, and part of it is the whole Star Wars mythos, and I know that a friend. And a friend of the I'm all set. I'm waiting on you. And a friend of the podcast and a friend of the Twitch stream, TD0013. He did say something I thought was pretty profound when it came to The Force Awakens. I think he basically said I liked The Force Awakens better when it was just called Star Wars. And when you look at The Force Awakens, yes, there are a lot of the same elements that made The Force that people were raving about with The Force Awakens. You saw them in Star Wars. I mean, you know, they played around with a lot of the same tropes. However, Rogue One was exceptional. Yeah, it was a Star Wars redo. But you know what? It was a good Star Wars movie. It was a good Star Wars movie, which is what I wanted compared to the prequels. However,
which one? Force Awakens.
Yes, The Force Awakens. Compared to the prequels, it was a good Star Wars movie, and it was what I wanted. But it was very much recycled bits of the original. That being said, Rogue One was exceptional. Rogue One was you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of those vintage, not coming back war story missions like the Guns of Navarone and Bridge on the River Kwai and
what was it called?
Dirty Dozen.
The one that made the Dirty Dozen. Yeah.
The Dirty Dozen. It was very much reminiscent. It was Star Wars does the Dirty Dozen, and they threw in Donnie Yen just to make the cool factor go completely through the effing roof.
The Force is one.
Cheer it! Oh, he was my spirit animal. Love that guy. Love that guy. All right. Feels so freaking good after a weekend to get back into Destiny. I was supposed to play this weekend, and sadly, my play date, is this it? Is this what we need? No, that's Curse of Osiris. What? Ron, did you go to see Brother Vance?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys didn't finish Curse of Osiris. Who didn't finish Curse of Osiris?
Oh, that's me. All right, I tell you what. Let's go. It's okay. Let's go back up to orbit. I can switch characters, then we can jump back in. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch.
Done any of the story with the?
No. I've done the story. I've done the story. I haven't finished it. I was actually running it with Nick. Oh, hey, Munch. Oh, Munch.
Oh, morning, Munch.
Oh, Munch. You scamp. Munch was Munch was such a hoot this weekend. I was watching Munch on Friday, and he kept introducing himself as me. and talking about how he's the host of Happy Hour for the Tower. Meanwhile, I'm cackling on the other end, going, "What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Just killing me, man."
Oh, is that why you asked for the lawyer for the cease and desist?
Yes, I did. I asked the lawyer for a cease and desist.
So couldn't you start it up or something?
No, you have to complete the story missions first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was running.
Then I need to change my character too, because then I need to.
Oh,
then
that's
I need
too
to go
funny.
to my warlock.
Ooh, so we're doing a double warlock. Okay, oh wait. Oh my god. We're running this all warlocks. I love you too, Munch. Cheers, mate. I love you too, bruh. Love you too. In fact, this Friday, since I have Friday off, I guarantee you there will be beer on my stream on Friday.
Did you see the message I sent you about P-Trax and how I already knew him?
No. Okay.
Yes,
It's
amazing.
I missed this. So tell me, how did you already know P-Trax?
Small world, because like 2 years ago, or when the hung jury came out, he posted into the Destiny Creations page his 3D replica, his 3D replica. And I was like, that is amazing. So I started chatting him up, and he told me about his Facebook page, and I joined it 2 years ago. so we're running around. He goes, "You know, I make 3D replicas." And I go, "Oh, that's great." Okay. He sent a picture to Mickey and I about his new wallpaper or something like that.
That is his. He always plays in his office, and that's his office wall basically.
So he sent a picture of that. I'm like, wait, I've seen that before. I know that picture. What? So we're like, hey, you're on Facebook? Yes, I'm the geeky. Well, he gave me the name of the page. Like, I think yes, I'm part of your group. I've been part of your group.
That's funny. That's funny. It is, I tell you, when you start doing stuff like the interwebs and online gaming, it really does. The world does feel a lot smaller. Then you suddenly realize, I want to go and have a beer with Munch, or I want to go and have a beer with Mickey. Then you're like, oh, a little bigger than I thought. So, but
a little bit.
But we were chatting up, talking about before you came on, Munch. We were talking about Star Wars because none of us have seen it. I mean, we were talking about the state of Star Wars now versus when the prequels came out, which is why when we introduced Serena to the Star Wars universe right before we took her to see The Force Awakens, I said, we're going to watch the Star Wars films. And I searched high and low for the theatrical release of Star Wars. And a friend...
Oh, it's hard to find now, isn't it?
Well, a friend of mine said, I've got 3 VHS tapes of the... It was remastered on the 10th edition of Star Wars, and Lucas was talking about, oh yeah, I just wanted to clean up the film, make it look good, but I'm really proud of this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, obviously this is before you decided that you needed to tinker and dicker with something that was just fine.
From the forest. Sounds like an old Vanguard code. Perhaps you'll hear the final.
So anyway, so we watched all 3.
Thanks. Very helpful.
And then at the very end, Pip and I said to Serena, we said, let's Mom and Dad have something to tell you. We said there are other Star Wars films out there. If you want to watch them, and we said this to her, if you want to watch them, you can watch them. But Mommy and Daddy will not be watching Star Wars with you if you watch these 3 films together. To this day, she hasn't watched any of them.
Really?
Really. Yeah, she knows the disdain that mom and Dad have for the prequels. But yeah, Rogue One. If I walk out, this is my no spoilers, none at all. But my thoughts on it are this. Are that I will if I can walk out of
you guys ever notice that?
What's that? What?
You can't back into it.
What do you mean?
What?
If you come out, if you
Okay.
walk out, alright. Face the lighthouse.
Face the lighthouse.
and try to walk backwards into this thing.
Ooh, what the hell is that?
That was weird, right?
Yeah. But I was saying, if I can walk out of The Last Jedi, if I can walk out with the same feeling that I had when I walked out of Rogue One, I will be thrilled. And that's the impression. That's the impression people are giving me.
Get mixed up with simulations.
Would be nice. Would be really nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying, Ron, this is a mission that you need to do to get one of the forged weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where you have to. I think it's where you see the grave of Saint 14.
Oh, is this that mission? Because I want to see that. I really want to see that.
This is the first part.
Did he just tumble? He just tumbled out of that grenade. Holy crap.
Oh, we got him? We can go to the door? Great.
Yeah, it's open.
He tumbled away from that. Oh, he's right on us. He tumbled out of that grenade. Wow. No, you're not.
Oh.
No, you're not.
And the weekend was, Get Wrecked and Kate's Christmas party.
Oh, crap. No, wait, what was this? Oh, the Get Wrecked.
The weekend, yeah, where I wanted to go, but I couldn't.
Yeah, that's right.
But I was part of it somewhat. And Jerry took my what's it called? My raffle tickets. He took them for me.
Okay.
And I won a hand-printed, individual-looking 3D printed, individual-looking ghost. So.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I can actually. It's Kirby. It's. I think he and Jerry also know each other, and they're really high quality stuff. And yeah, I can choose which ghost I want, and he's printing it for me.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, I also had a pretty.
They made,
and they made what?
Made around $1,000. Pound. Out of the raffle and all that stuff.
Oh, great!
And these $1,000 go to Special Effects. That's a company who builds special controllers for disabled people, so they can play again.
Oh, this is so damn cool. That's good to know. Wow, nicely done. Nicely done, everybody.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really great.
Wish I... Oh, the next time something like that happens, do me a favor. Reach out to me or tell me on stream, because I would love to get those guys on the show, and then we can all sit down and have an interview with them.
No problem. I can give you the info to Jerry, because I have to get an interview with him too. For the German Destiny info base, where my wife now is an official reporter stuff for it.
Oh, nice.
She wrote her first article and it went live yesterday.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
What? It's a German Destiny base and info base. It's called Destiny Info Base. It's a German thing. And it was an article about how Bungie is trying to do the act. We call it tightrope act. Is this similar in if I translate it to English? If you're walking on a tightrope and can fall down either way, that's a figure of speech over here. And walking the tightrope, I think is it called in English? I'm not pretty sure, and that's how the name of the article is.
Very cool. Very cool. So, over the weekend, Nick, Brandon, and I, we had a very interesting get-together, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to highly recommend that if you guys are not listening to Happy Hour from the Tower, do so. We got something very special coming up, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm very door's locked. Yeah, I figured. Oh, damn! I need to get out of here. I'm not doing well. Oh, Tickle fingers. Okay. But we got something very, very, very special coming up, and yeah, that's. I just started editing it last night, and I could not be happier with it. Yeah. Make sure that you're. Oh, there's the door. Make sure you're listening, or you're subscribing, or you're following our Twitter feed. I also spent the weekend fixing the website. We had a problem with our website. I don't know if it was just if we were hacked or if my web host server was hacked or what. But I basically had to find a new template for the show, and I was really frustrated because I loved the template that we had. We have a new template now. The Happy Hour from the Tower feed is still working, still up and running. We are still doing the Dog Days of Advent, which is still going strong, and that's been fun. Nick actually did today's Dog Days of Advent, and he did a great job on it. His Advent word for the day was dazzle, and that I had a feeling that was going to be a really tough word for him, but he handled it like a pro. Where are you guys? Are you guys behind me?
High ground.
Oh, you guys are high ground. Okay. Well, right now I'm getting my butt handed to me, so give me a second here. I'm going to go over here. I found the door. Ugh.
Hold door?
I found the door. Yeah, the door is open.
You found the keymaster or the gatekeeper?
I am the gatekeeper. I am the keymaster.
Oh, now you're getting really old.
Yeah. And also this weekend was GiraniCon Christmas. We have this local coffee house that did a one-day sci-fi convention, and it was a lot of fun. It was hella fun. And they do this every year. So if ow. Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
Doors open.
Doors open? Okay. Oop. Damn it. And
next one is white too, so.
Let's see where they respawn me. Okay, hold on.
I'm right here.
Oh, darn it. Okay, sorry, man.
No worries. Oh, they put him at the door.
Oh, now I get my... oh, no. Get them away from me. Alright, going back to the door. Maybe that's why I feel so exhausted. I slept hard this weekend. And my parents had their official retirement party. So my parents are now officially... Yeah, I'm real proud of them. I found out just how good of a public speaker I am because I was the only person there representing my family. Damn it! Wow. And I was representing the family because my brother wasn't there. Can anybody come back and pick up my res, or are you guys forging ahead?
Yeah. I don't know where you are.
I'm way behind you guys because I'm back where all the hive are, where all the knights are. I was trying to avoid them, but man, these guys were. I should have just used my super. I don't know why I was sitting on it. All right, this. I'm just doing a spike just to get out of there. Okay. Anyway, jeez, those guys are nasty. But I was the only person there from the family, so I went on ahead and did off the top of my head. I did a retirement speech for my mom and dad, and I sat down and Pip looked at me and said, "Nice one, Morris." And I said, I didn't know I had that in me.
A familiar light up here. Wait, Saint 14?
Ooh.
He's been missing for decades.
Ooh.
Saint was one of the greatest titans who ever lived. Hero of 6 fronts. All that power, and he just vanished. The city's still looking for him.
So we're going to be able to get a closer look at Saint 14 during this mission, right?
Right now. No.
No?
Right now. At the end.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At the end.
The signal's coming from a Vex
Not this
complex,
mission.
but there's something odd. The
Oh, you got to do
transfer
like a
around is
different. But
unstable.
once you do this mission, you can then get a closer look at him.
Get me to
No,
it.
once we do this mission, I got to
Figure this
grind
out.
for the materials, and then I got to do another mission. Then I'll get to look at it.
Oh, dang! Wow.
You need 2 of everything. 2 blue, 1.
Yeah,
You know?
but I already had 3 of 1, so I'm good.
So I guess my second question would be, once we finish this mission, should I get the shotgun mission, or get the shotgun, or try to get the shotgun verse, so that I do this as well? All right.
You only get it when
Oh,
you're
crap.
finishing your all the verses in a certain amount of time.
We need to get back up top. We need to jump up. There are complexes that we have to take care of.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
There we go. Up on the stove.
Ooh.
I'm up
I'm up here. Where's the first conflict?
Wow.
right in front of me with a lot of enemies.
Alright, got it.
Okay, enemies done. Okay.
Basically, Tia, this mission here, we have to basically hack each conflict, send it, and then move on to the next one.
Okay. Okay, so I see where we're headed.
I guess I'm gonna set the Twitch from the pad.
Boom, baby. All right. Now, I do think, though, this week, though, we should really reserve this week to be the week that we try something new, and we try Fortnite, just so we can. Yeah. So Thursday we're gonna make that commitment today. Thursday we're gonna give Fortnite a try, which should be fun.
I've got it on my PlayStation, so yeah.
Ooh. Ow. Wow. I took a
Glowy stuff over there.
and I was in the middle of it.
Goodness.
Shot down in a blaze of glory. Yes, Munch. Heads up. I'm going to give Fortnite a try. God help me.
Munch has been begging me to join him in that game.
Well, I think it'd be fun if all of us, if we got a team together, and it was.
You can be 4 people.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You can be 4 people. That would be. I think that would be just ridiculous fun.
Yeah, I'll clear the area.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and just get in here. All right, I got the deploy ghost. Where is it? Ooh.
I've got it already.
Oh, you already got it already. All right. Thank you.
Saint 14 is lost in the infinite forest. It's because he came here to find us.
You can't blame yourself for every missing guardian, Osiris.
For him, I can.
Of course he can. He's a dead Ferrer. He can carry that weight. Hey, good morning. Oh, whoops.
Oh, there's another one over there.
Was there another one? Oh, okay, I see it.
Oh, I want to do this one. I want to do this one.
I want to do this one. Too late. I did it. Ha ha ha. I think
my ghost got out.
My ghost got out. Woo!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
The conflux was holding back a rift full of light.
Ah! Jeez! That looked obscene. I looked like I was teabagging. Looked like I was teabagging some vines. I don't like doing that. Whoa! Oh, whoa! What? All right. So hang on a minute. So I can't go that way. I got to get to the high ground. I can't even see what I'm shooting.
Nothing yet. We killed everything.
Whoa. There we go. I'm hearing things, but I don't see... Oh, there they are. Ow!
Let's take a step back.
Yeah, thanks. Important safety tip. Thanks, Egon. I think with all the Ghostbusters references, we're going to call this the Ghostbusters show.
Oh, don't stay in the fire. Don't stay in the fire. Burns you. Actually.
There we go. Now I'm at a good vantage point. For once, the low ground is actually a good ground to have.
Oh yeah, I'm on the high ground, baby.
Are those simulants past?
That's all. Past, future.
Oh, they're all coming here. Okay, I see what's going on now. Oh, and they're all coming out of the construct. Okay, that's the part I was missing. I gotta admit, I like the look of the old Vex. The old Vex are pretty badass looking. Whoa! Holy Hannah! That thing threw me for a loop.
Killed something big.
Vex from all times, fighting together. Like they were pulled here by the rift in the time stream. A rift Saint 14 made with his light.
If he still lives, then we must find him.
Oh,
Already
the
ahead of you on
gate
that.
is here.
You start searching in here.
All right, hang on.
Back to the lighthouse and see if Vance knows anything.
So it's time to head back to the lighthouse.
Lighthouse here.
All right, lighthouse it is.
What time is it?
6:21. As Mr. Incredible would say, I got time. I got time. Hey Marv, how are you? Big Marvinsky, he's lurking away. Yeah, I got to make up a lurk command. I got to come up with a fun lurk command.
You should.
I know. Put it on the list. Because right now I'm in the last throes. I'm in the last 100 pages of editing Operation Endgame, and I think Pip's getting a little antsy because she's given me that look of like, don't you complain about time because I let you play Destiny in the mornings when you could be editing, and I'm like, baby, I don't edit in the mornings. I just can't. I'm barely functional in Destiny as it is. I can't. And you want me to do high level editing on a novel? No, you don't. Not in the morning. But it is what it is, and we're getting through it. And I'll tell you this much though about Operation Endgame. I'm really pleased with how it's. We're at that point where we're like, this is good, and I mean, some people would say, well, when do you hear authors say, oh, I'm reading this book and I'm going, this is bad. You'd be surprised. Sometimes you're in the middle of a manuscript and you're just like, this blows bare, and. Yeah, what was I thinking? Exactly.
Of what is to come.
All right.
I guess we go to Vance. Oh, Brother Vance.
Okay, Brother Vance.
Things, Guardian. Wondrous things.
So I really can't pick up if I'm working on one. I can't work on 2 verses at the same time, can I?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, well then I guess
you need to do them in a certain amount of time, T, because I didn't get the quest after I turned in the last one.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know really how it works. Junior got the quest, I didn't. So maybe it's in which order you do the stuff, or in what time you do it.
That's news to me because I grabbed 10 because I knew 10 was the sword, so I wanted to go on ahead and grab 10 and. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Marv. He was basically saying that he is currently queuing on PS4 in the Crucible and it's hurting his soul. So I feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Sorry.
See, I only need concentrated and advanced because the fossilized we got if we were playing with those heroic strikes. I will tell so I'm good to go there.
All right. Well, then you can take us out. I guess then I'm stuck on the sword quest until I finish it. But wow, I had no idea these things were timed.
I think you have to get 3 done in a week.
Yeah.
Is that
what you need to do? I don't know.
I was going to say, was that your personal goal, Ron, to finish 3 in the week?
No, my goal was to get this one, because the 10th one didn't give me this one. I grabbed the other one that I was missing. Fortunately, I had over farmed, and so I had enough to just pop that open pretty much right away.
Okay.
And then, boom! I got this last one, so I was all set. I was like, cool.
All right. Well, then I need an advanced paradox amplifier. Oh well, okay. That's not too bad. I've already got 13. I need 7 paradox amplifiers, and then I can get the I can complete the Lost Prophecy verse 10. So I need 7.
You get them from Heroic Strikes.
Yeah, from Heroic
Crucible.
Yeah, which is what I was hoping we would be able to do today. Would be either Heroic Strikes or Crucibles. So okay, so I don't feel too stressed out. At least I hope I don't. At least I don't have to feel stressed out. All right, so what's the plan? Where are we going now?
You want to do Crucible or the other stuff? Heroic Strikes. I can use both.
Yeah.
Just need to know which character I'm switching to.
Oh, here we go. Only one person can claim the verse, so if you all 3 have the same verse, you have to do it till everyone has completed it. Interesting. Got it. Hey, Brody. Thanks for joining us.
Morning.
Morning. All right.
So
I can do heroics. I can do heroic strikes, not a problem, because I do have a strike challenge open with my warlock where I need to complete three strikes. So I'm good with that too.
So those take about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna go take my son to school, and I'll join you afterward.
Okay. That's fine.
Heroics. Okay, then I'm gonna jump over to my hunter. I'll see you in a second. Then.
All right. And what about with Obi leaving and Brody joining us? Are we going to hit the Crucible?
Oh, a few strikes, heroic strikes.
Oh, heroic strikes. Okay, we can do. All right, heroic strikes to this. All right, we're good.
Yep.
We're good.
Okay. Just need to go to my hunter.
So I don't. Oh yeah, well then I guess I can jump over to my hunter then. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that too. Let me jump over to the hunter. And I'll stay with the warlock. I'm feeling very. It's indecisive Monday on indecisive Monday on the Reluctant Gamer. I'm feeling indecisive. I want to do the warlock. I want to do the hunter. I want to do the warlock. I want to do the hunter. Ooh, and I'm leader. Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta go. So.
Okay. We'll when you get back, Obi, we'll pick it up and we'll do more heroic strikes or Crucible, whatever we need to do. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you guys need to do.
You got it.
All right. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm not leaving the chat. I'm just gonna mute the mic.
Okay. Yes, mute the mic. Because when Obi does not mute the mic, we get an inside look at what's going on at the house of Obi.
It's not pretty. You don't want to
Oh man! So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know I did because I've become kind of I've realized this. I've become especially when I'm working with Pip, become kind of a prick in the last quarter of a book that I'm editing. It might be because I'm feeling like that I'm struggling to get stuff done. And every time I have a pocket of time to edit, I'm distracted by something, and it's a little frustrating. But I think Pip has reached a point where I was like, okay, T's at that point in the book. This is where the shit gets good, so I'm just gonna let him be a jerk, and then afterwards he'll apologize to me, take me to a nice dinner or something like that. So I'm just gonna Saint Fu and just let T be T. Not that I'm proud of it, but that's just kind of, I think that's kind of how I am. So once I get the high sign from Brody and Mickey, I will go on ahead.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Coming over. I was muted myself.
That's fine.
I was talking. Nobody's answering.
But I'm just going to go ahead and take a spot right here by the Stargate, as it were. So one of the things that we're going to be talking about, since I mentioned Pip, one of the things we're going to be talking about on the shared desk is this thing where people are losing their mind. I've been seeing some fans losing their minds over this, and it's gotten so big that even the Washington Post covered it. It's basically this thing about how people are taking offense that movie stars are now asking up to $300 for either a selfie moment or an autograph. And I'm watching fans just have meltdowns on Facebook about this, about how it's gouging the fans, and it's highway robbery about the fans anymore, etc., etc., etc. And here's my 2 cents about it. Shut up. If you don't want that person's autograph, or if you can't afford that person's autograph, or if you feel like that person has priced themselves out of you getting an autograph or a picture with, I got news for you. Shut up. Just shut it. Until you've sat in that person's seat. Because here's the thing. When movie stars show up at these events, they are not on the set. If you as an actor are not on a set, you're not making money. And you're not making the money that you're used to making. So if someone is going to, offer to fly you out to an event or something like that, then you know what? Go on ahead, Saint Fu, sit down, and let them do their business, because that's what this is. This is a business. This is a business, especially for these actors, these A-list actors.
Okay, are you doing the public event?
No, I'm not. I'm actually waiting on you guys. I thought we were going to be doing some strikes.
Okay. We're with you, but we just ended. But the public event seems like as if it's.
I can join you guys in the public event.
It's already a joint heroic event. Just get in and.
All right. Yeah. You got it. I'm on the way. But I mean, and I'll give you an example of what I believe. A lot of these A-list actors, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Mark Hamill, what they're trying to avoid. So, the very first year of Stan Lee's Comic-Con, which is called I went to that event. It's in L.A. and I was there with my wife, and we were walking around enjoying the. Enjoying the event. And one of the things that I found really sad about this event was the fact that there was we were walking around the alley, the ouch, the Walk of Fame there, and I was kind of stunned when I rounded the corner and Tippi Hedren from, you know, she's this woman's worked with Hitchcock. She was famous for The Birds. She's there,
Okay.
and she is shilling her autograph and photographs back in her glory days, and she's basically, you know, working the circuit, and I'm sitting there going, hang on a second, you're effing Tippi Hedren, what are you doing here? And I liken it to these athletes that they after they do what they do, they wind up hitting the circuit, and all they do to basically make ends meet is go from autograph show to autograph show. And my thoughts on that are, these movie stars, they don't want to do that. They really don't want to do that. They either want to be acting, or they want to. If they're not acting, they want to just retire and enjoy life on the on the beaches of California. So if somebody wants to, and to be fair, they also understand the business aspect of it too, because let's say I go out and I'm sure a lot of these actors saw this. They were like, okay, I go to these events, you know, charge somebody $50, and they have my autograph. Oh, hang on a second. This guy who just got my autograph at, say, Dragon Con, they put my autograph on eBay and they're selling it for $350. And they suddenly realized, hang on a minute, I'm devaluing myself. I should probably be, you know, asking a lot more for my John Hancock.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess that's my reaction to the nerd rage over people, asking for a lot of money for their autograph. It's just, you know, that's just my. I'm like,
I actually haven't heard of that at all. So. Let me put it this way. A couple years ago, this is before The Force Awakens came out. Okay, before The Force Awakens came out. Ouch. Mark Hamill was charging. First, you had to go to his merchandise approved table, and that was the only stuff he was signing. That's it. If you didn't buy the item from his table, from his items approved table, he would not sign it. So you had to buy something from there, and that was the cheapest thing there was something like $20 or $30. Then you got in line for his signature, and his signature was an extra $100. Now that was before The Force Awakens came out. After The Force Awakens came out, his signature went from $150 went from 100 to nearly $300. But it was Mark Hamill post Force Awakens. He's now in demand, and he gets it. He gets it. It's a side hustle. It's a side hustle, and I think anyone that doesn't get that really doesn't understand how business works. They really just do not understand how business works. Well, this is a yellow bar I'm trying to melee. What am I doing here? All right. Oh, hey, dude. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Come out and do that. Come on out and do that. Oh. All right, you can. There you go. Ooh. No.
Now I got my super. Damn it.
Disappeared again.
Yeah, I noticed.
Crap. Well, we got in quite good down. So, but the chest should be open.
Yep.
Rory just left again. So.
Yeah. So I guess strikes are out unless we want to do it with a rando.
can do whatever. Oh, I need to. If you want to, I need to do some normal adventures with this one.
Okay, if you're doing,
I've done it with this character.
Okay, if you're doing normal adventures, then I will jump over to my hunter.
What do you need to do with your character on this?
Okay,
warlock. You're on your warlock.
Yeah, I'm on the warlock, which means, and I unlock the adventures after I finish the storyline, so I'll hold off on the hunter. All I really need to do with the warlock right now at present is the 3 strike challenges. And I also need to do that's it. 3 strike challenges. With my hunter, I had to finish my call to arms. So if you want to run into the crucible and do a call to arms, I'm okay with that. I just have to switch over to my hunter.
Yeah, switch over to my Titan. Then let's run the crucible.
All right. Then let's go on ahead and do that.
Yeah, that's the Titan.
I think, and something else I don't think fans realize. No, I don't want to log out of Destiny 2. I don't want to do that. One of the things that I don't think fans realize with these events. So there was a brief time that I was doing a writing workshop with an actor from one of my favorite sci-fi shows, and it was great because I actually got to see the other side of what it was like being a celebrity at one of these conventions, because I sat at his table. Now, nobody paid attention to me, so I was kind of in the background until we got to the writing workshop, and then he actually was very gracious and turned the spotlight on me. But for the rest of the weekend, I got to see how he operated.
Uh-huh.
And part of the reason I think that actors, A-list actors, are asking for so much is because there are people that will just come up to the table and they'll just start chatting, and they won't shut up. And I get it; they're excited to meet this actor or this character from this show, but they are on the clock. And I remember, and not only that, not only do they have to deal with that, they also deal with this weird thing where fans think, okay, this actor has made themselves accessible. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell them everything wrong about the performance they did in this one particular movie or show. And I'm sitting there watching this, trying to put on a good game face and failing miserably. I think at one point I picked up a book that I just finished writing, and I just started glancing through it just to hide my face. And I remember that one person walked away, and I turned to the actor in question, and I said, "How do you do this?" And he smiled, and he just nodded, and he said, "When I'm on the set of a show, I assume a role. I assume a character. When I come to these cons, I'm doing it again." And there is just considering how much flack a lot of these actors now catch for bad scripts, bad direction, however you want to take it. Sometimes I think $300 for an autograph isn't enough, because everybody's a Roger Ebert, everybody's a Rex Reed, everybody's a film critic, and
yeah,
I just feel like it is not, for people to say, "Oh, that's not fair to the fans." It's like, this isn't about you. This is not about you. These actors do not want to wind up like Tippi Hedren and Adam West and Burt Ward in the later years going to these events and capitalizing on past glory. They're actors. They want to get gigs. And if they're not on the set, they need to be compensated.
Yeah, absolutely.
End of rant.
I gave you the lead again.
Yes, I saw. Sometimes, yes, Obi. Sometimes they only will take cash. And it's a business. It's a business. But that was one of the first things I learned about this other side of the curtain, is that is that these guys are they're actually saying they've said to me before they've said I need to make up the difference for not being on the set. I need to make up the difference because I'm here, and if I don't break even, I get a fee from the event. And you know, they'd rather do better than the fee because the fee helps them break even. It's hard. Okay, Munch, taking off for an hour or so, no problem. It's always good to see you in the feed. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Take care of yourself, brother. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Munch didn't go into details, but he did explain to me that yeah, he's had a rough ride this past period. In anytime you go into a rough ride during the holidays, that's a challenge in itself. So big love to you, Munch. Thanks, brother. You're you know. I know that thoughts and prayers is kind of a throwaway term now, but in my family it means something. But if you need anything, you know where we are. Just reach out. Always good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. So we're getting close to the end of the 7 o'clock hour of I almost said happy hour from the tower. Closing on the end of the first hour of the Reluctant Gamer. I'm T. You can feel free to call me T. Call me T Monster. The reason that I call myself the Reluctant Gamer, even though some people think that it's a misnomer now, is that I'm a science fiction fantasy author by trade, and I love what I do, but I also love this game Destiny, and I'm starting to get back into gaming. And whenever I get into gaming, I kind of hit an obsessive point, and it's starting to slow me down a little bit in productivity. Although I'm happy to say parts 3 and 4 of Omens has been edited. I just now have to edit, record, and polish it. We got a new happy hour from the tower, which is our podcast coming up. We have a new episode coming up that I cannot wait to get out to you folks. It's okay. I'll give you a hint. New hashtag we're starting up. Slamanda. That's all I'm going to tell you. Slamanda. That's the hashtag. Slamanda.
I mean, yeah, not obvious at all. There's it's a surprise coming up, and it's just astounding. I mean, I can't. You think you may know what it is, but we're gonna surprise you. Oh wow, Lost Sector. What? New mission available. Yeah,
Lost Sector.
It's just a glitch.
Oh, it's a glitch. Damn. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I'm going to C. I'm going to C. Whoa, hey, dude. For a second, I was like,
if I play crap, it's Claudia's fault. She's distracting me with her womanly.
With her womanly. Okay, if she is not dancing in front of you in lingerie, just say so, and I will gladly bow out of this crucible. Okay.
Believe me, if that would happen,
we wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm at C. You dirty bird. I'm at C.
Children's out of the house.
There you go.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
Making a play for A. I'm gonna make a play for A. Sounds like they're all at A.
Yep. We traded. No, they're B. They're taking B.
No, they're at A. There's one dude at A.
Yeah, and then one.
There you go. You got a dude? Oh, damn it. They got me in a pincer movement. Alright.
What weapon do I have? What heavy weapon do I have? Oh, I have a sword on? Oh.
That could work. I could work on this. Oh, wow. They grabbed that heavy quick. They must have been camping for it. Alright. I'm going to try to make a play for A.
You could turn.
They're sitting behind a little wall and shooting at B, but they got the guy with the heavy because he didn't get me. His rocket missed.
Alright, I'm at A. I think they're trying to pincer me.
You captured Zone A.
Get out of there.
Zone advantage.
Okay, I defended C.
Whoa! Okay.
You're in the
And there's
lead.
another guy.
And they're at C.
They're at C, yeah, two of them, there's only so much I could do.
Wow, they are all... Wow, my super right now would be just Ducky. Because all three of them were at C. Were at C. Wow. Pitch a tent. Stay for the day, campers. Wow.
Behind.
Alright, that
Ducky
dude's...
is funny.
Zone B captured.
Because I
Zone
just
advantage
watched
is
Howard the
yours.
Duck again.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh! Whoa! Wow, they are all over C like a bad rash. Okay, let me just see if I can get some super. It'd be nice if I could get a super. Okay, I'm not going to get to that super in time, am I? I'm not going to get to that super in time. I'm not going to get to that super in time, am I? Okay, I'm going to take the long way around then.
They got rockets. Yes, they got
They got rockets. Yes, we do. They got rockets. How about you? All right, where are you? Oh.
Okay, I'm at B. Coming for B.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Okay, they taking A. Let's.
You're in the lead.
Ooh. All right, C's wide open, so I'm at C.
Zone A lost.
Okay, guys, there are three of us here. You realize that doesn't matter now.
Have zone advantage.
Okay. Okay, I'm making a play for A. Oh.
Yeah. Can it?
Whoa! Oh, there he is. Ah, oh, he's weak. Yeah! Nice one. Nice one, guys. Nice one.
Oh, window.
That's the worst thing about this map. These friggin' windows. Alright, can I get to either one of these heavies? Yes, I can. Oh, someone else got it. Alright, I'll go back to this one. I guess they're at C
Zone A
again.
captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Alright, let's get some
Zone C
kills.
lost.
Let's get some kills, damn it.
3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I just got booted. I got booted hard. Literally, the error was bird. The error was bird, so literally I just got flipped the bird. I just got flipped the bird.
You got flipped the bird, yeah.
Here I-
We have. If you're quick enough, maybe you can join again. Because
When
we're
you-
still 3 people.
Alright, hang on. Let me see if I can join you
Still
first.
did not get another one.
Yeah, I can't join you. That sucks. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's just the 4th one just jumped in.
Alright.
I-
I'll wait until you're done. That sucks. I was actually I was actually doing half decent. When you push A like that, you flip spawns. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll just hang tight then.
It's only 1 minute 40 left.
Yeah. It calms me out too because I wanted to start getting back into the whole thing with the graviton lance. Kind of enjoy the graviton lance, I found out. It's not a bad PvP weapon. Not a bad PvP weapon. Oh, I need to do some serious grinding. Okay. Just let me know when you're free, and I'll join your fire team.
Yeah, as soon as possible. But they're running away from me. Maybe it's because I'm running around with this Vex-coated sword.
That's the last of the coffee. So while I'm waiting to get back on, thanks for joining me. And again, I'm T, or you can call me T or T Monster. And I can talk about while I wait here. I can talk about some things that are happening on Happy Hour from the Tower, which that means I can come in and do the command without worry because Mickey's busy. Anyway,
yes.
So anyway, this is that's the in chat. That's the link for the podcast that I do with Obi and the Kellys, and we just basically get on. We riff about things happening in the Destiny world. We're kind of new to the Destiny. We're not new to podcasting. I can honestly say I wrote the book on podcasting. In fact, I've wrote the book 3 times, and third edition just came out. It's at bookstores everywhere. Podcasting for Dummies. You know, I had a very well, actually no. I'll tell that story in a second. But first, going back to the podcast. So the month of December, because the dawning is starting on the 19th, and I'm excited about the dawning. I realize there's not really a lot to the dawning, but the dawning is just, to me, it's just goofy fun. You know, it's Christmas in a video game. How cool is that? You know, I mean, how many, with the exception of Overwatch, how many games actually do something like that? I know Fortnite does it. I know Fortnite actually celebrates Christmas in the game. They've redone the bus that you jump out of with this giant inflatable Santa. Cool stuff like that. So I dig that. But my first game where I was actively playing, and they actually celebrated the holidays, was Destiny. And so, to celebrate the dawning, to celebrate Christmas, and celebrate the holiday in general, at Happy Hour from the Tower, we're doing a whole lot of content giveaway. We've got the usual show, Happy Hour from the Tower, which drops in a podcast feed every other Tuesday. And as I said, we're relatively new because we started this podcast, I want to say, in May. And some people thought we were foolish to do that because Destiny 1 was just wrapping up and we launched a brand new podcast. But we've been having a blast doing it, and we've got our shows coming up for December. I got one dropping tomorrow. Can't wait to unleash it to you. It's a great way to end a first year. I will say that. The other thing we're doing is I've been doing a daily podcast since the first day of Advent. Now, in the summer, there's a challenge that's issued out to podcasters everywhere called the Dog Days of Podcasting. And in August, you podcast every day. You know, Dog Days of Summer. This is the Dog Days of Podcasting. And the people who organized that, we had so much fun doing it. We said we should do something in the holidays. So we kicked around a bunch of ideas. A Christmas countdown, 12 days of Christmas, blah blah blah. And then finally, we suggested we agreed on the Dog Days of Advent. So we have been doing this challenge on Happy Hour from the Tower, and I kind of tripled down on the challenge because first the challenge was to podcast every day during Advent, which I've been doing. But then I said, okay, well, I'm going to go on ahead and get themes for each podcast from this website called adventword.org. And every day they give you a different word to meditate or ponder. And so I'd done that. But then to make the challenge even more tough, I said, okay, now I'm going to podcast every day from Advent. I'm going to get a different word a day, and I'm going to tie it back to Destiny. And we've been doing that, and it's been a lot of fun. And the third thing we're doing is I've been wanting to do fiction on the podcast. And just last Friday, I started up this novella called Omens, and last Friday I posted parts 1 and 2, and I'm real happy with the way it turned out. If you're listening to the short story or the podcast, Go on ahead. We have a feedback. Whoa! We have a feedback line. Love to know what you think. Wow, that dude came in hard.
Hey, I didn't see it at all. Yeah, about omens.
Yeah.
I didn't make it on the feed pains. But sorry, I wanted to, but I didn't.
Oh, that's okay.
Check it right now. But
No.
there's just one question that's bugging me a bit.
Go for it. What is it?
How did Rey get her memory?
All right, you're asking how did Rey get her memory back, or how did Rey get her memories in general? So
yes, because the Guardians and most of the Guardians, you know, if you watch the lore and stuff like that, the Guardians don't know who they were.
Exactly. Well, when you think about it, go ahead. What were we going to say?
There's only one Guardian who got his memory, or got an, and that is the Bray girl. This is she's who will be the person in the second DLC. It's when you go to the Daito room, the hidden Daito room.
Right.
Have you been there?
Yeah,
and there is this one girl called Bray, from Clovis Bray. I think it's his daughter or something. She's one of the mightiest hunters at all. Is one of the grimoires, and she actually had her memory back.
Right. We see.
So that's why I was like, how did you get there? I mean, the twist is quite nice.
And see, to me, that's been one of the thing that I don't like. I didn't particularly care about with D1 was that if you wanted to get all this grimoire, yes, it was you know, Bungie had it on file. You could go in there, but you had to go on the website, search it out, and then take the time to read it. I liked it. I would have preferred if it had been revealed in game. And now to me, I mean, I don't know why Bungie took some of this stuff. I felt like, whoa, hey guys, hi there, whoa. Wow.
5 minutes.
I felt
time to fight.
I just would have liked it if they'd come up with a better way to get that out to you. Oh shit, where are they? There he is. He's right in front of me. And now I want to go back and read some of that grimoire, but because we started a brand new D2, it's all gone. And I can't.
No.
Oh,
Just go. No, not on Bungie. I think it's not directly on Bungie, but there are a lot of.
There are a lot of Wikipedia style sites. Yeah, they've got it.
Yeah. Who actually did the whole grimoire, where you can read the whole grimoire.
Oh, that's brutal.
And there was also one guy who printed a real book out of it. On his own.
Yeah, can you get me the site to that? Because I think I've lost the URL to that. If that's still online somewhere. I can send you one, of course. Please.
Because I reread the Book of Sorrows recently.
And
that's the best book.
And you see, so, but anyway, I feel like that inconsistency that some Guardians get their memories back, some don't, etc., etc. As far as from a writing perspective, it's way more interesting if you've got something for people to play off of. Otherwise, it becomes Universal Soldier. You're basically playing. You're basically in a science fiction Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, and I really felt like that Destiny was better than that. So.
The enemy has gained ground.
So for me, I was just filling in the blanks. That's really what I was doing, and it also made for interesting storytelling, and that's how and why I had Rey get her memory back the way she did. Crap, that was a wasted super, wasn't it? Yep. Yes, it was.
What are you guys doing?
All right.
Yep.
So and the idea is that the way I always felt is, okay, well, if Guardians were going to get their memories back, then what would that process be? How would it go? And I didn't want it to be.
I missed that part. Sorry, guys.
Well, we were talking about Mickey was asking me about the story that I was. Come on! Damn it! I almost had him. But the idea was that whenever their memories would come back, depending on the kind of memory, it would either be extremely painful, or it would just, it was basically her brain rebooting. And it's a fun device to play with. It's a real fun device to play with, and that was the idea with Ray. And to some extent, I'd be surprised if because I know that with the
Danke.
Oop, hang on. Where are you? There you are.
One minute left.
Ooh. Damn. Oh, solar blows. This is a solar blow thing. Okay. Well, then I guess I should probably switch over. All right. I will say too that podcasting this thing has just been so much damn fun. Being able to just take this. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
How you do the ghost and stuff like that. It really sounds just.
Well, the
amazing.
next part, the next bit, I get to do the Vanguard, so I'm gonna have to do my best Lance Reddick impersonation.
It's all or nothing. You're catching up.
Oh, actually, start liking the swords.
Where are they? Ah.
Oh,
Swords are the
really?
new
The last one
shotguns in
didn't.
Destiny.
All right, so that was a close finish too. Close finish.
I had two kills that they didn't count anymore.
All right. So no, now that you're back, shall we go back to Mercury?
No, keep doing what we're doing.
You need to do the
Strikes
Crucible run, right?
Crucible. Yeah, Strikes and Crucible. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Strikes
Well then go ahead and join up with us. Yeah, I know Marv. I know that Marv also mentioned there's a lot of YouTube. The thing about the YouTube videos that I haven't done, I admit I have not really gone into those the variety. The only YouTube videos that I've gone into were about jump mechanics, which were a huge help. But the ones about the lore, I like reading the lore on my own. It's just one more thing though that I have to do externally, and it's a bit like with Overwatch. Instead of telling me the story in an external site, or away from the game.
Are you guys in orbit waiting for me?
Tell me the story in game. Yes, we're waiting on you.
Okay, I'll enter this publicly.
But you are right, Marv. I should just go on ahead and just say, suck it up, Morris, and sit down and watch some of that lore. There's also that process of discovery of discovering lore in game, but I think I'm getting over that hang up I've got about it, because when I've been doing Dog Days of Advent, I've had to go to some Destiny wikis and read up on some of the past lore. Like I learned about Ulan Tan and his doctrine called the symmetry, which had to do with the light and the dark and how they both play with each other. And I thought that was kind of cool. And I said, okay, this is why people go exploring for lore outside of it. I'll tell you something I really missed that I wish we got back. And if Nick Kelly were here, he'd be doing a dance. ghost hunting, dead ghost hunting. That was I discovered that very late in D1, and I just loved it. I loved dead ghost hunting. It was so much fun to do. I think one of my other hangups though about going on YouTube and checking out some of the videos there is I almost feel like I'm cheating. You know, I'm trying to figure. It's a, you know, I know there are people that say, oh, you should never use those guidebooks to get your through stuff. You should just play the game. And yet these are the same people that are going onto YouTube going, I can't get past this thing. How do I do this? And they go on YouTube and they see someone else's strat and they go, oh, okay. And then they beat the game. They go, look, I beat the game. It's like, no. Did you beat the game? I don't know. But again,
the question between finishing the game and beating the game.
Yes.
They finished the game.
You fit though for me was when I reached the end of BioShock Infinite, the first main story of BioShock Infinite. I reached the boss battle, and I could never get past it. And I had the guidebook, so I went to the guidebook to pick up any kind of idea, and they said, well, you've reached the boss battle, so you just have to play smart and do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, I did all that. And it turns out the whole part of playing smart, it's just so open to interpretation, you know, and the so I said, okay, well, I'll go to YouTube. So I went to YouTube, and the guy said, well, when you reach the boss battle, just hold on and do your best. And I'm like, that's your strat? Do your best? Hang on a minute. Hang on. See this pocket right here I have on my sleeve? I've got something in this pocket for you. Hold on a second. Let me just pull it up. There it is. There it is. There's me doing my best. Let me put this back. That's my I found that so I got this really nice sweater. Quick tangent. Got on this sweater and I found this really odd shoulder pocket, and I'm like, would you put your phone in there? I don't know. So I tell people this is my how many F's I have to give pocket. So I just, anytime I have an F to give, I just unzip it, pull it out, and then I put it back in there. It's always good to have one in the chamber. That's what I say. Mm-hmm. But anyway.
Yeah. No, but I'm actually missing the grimoire part because
me too. Me too.
You know, you need. I like discovering it in the game.
Now,
but
there's
I
something
want to reread it.
Right. And that was something else. Oh, go ahead, Ron. What were you going to say?
I agree. That's like Mass Effect had a codex as part of the character. You can just go back and read anything you wanted to.
I'll give you something else too that I really that I dig and I miss. I liked it that the grimoire, because one place I did read a lot of grimoire was in the app, and when they took that out of the app, I was kind of bummed out. Where is this guy? This guy's around here somewhere.
Zone B captured.
I think he's coming up behind me.
Advantage.
Hey, dude.
Yep. That was the fun part in the app.
Come on, there you go. Yeah, because it was in the app, I could just go ahead and tap on the app and then just read some of the grimoire there, and I loved that. And when the app stopped doing that, I was kind of bummed. I'd like to see them bring that back to the app. I'd also like to see them bring back the ability to render your character, and so you could show off your character to friends and stuff like that. That was always fun for me too. Oh, this is Control. Holy cow! I had no idea.
I would like a hairdresser in the tower.
What?
Yeah, give him a different haircut or something like that. Change.
Well, that's always been a debate, isn't it? That you can't change it once you change your character. No. I'm getting that power ammo. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. What do I got? Oh, I got a rocket launcher. Okay, I can do a rocket launcher.
Wow, I just got grenaded. Not grenaded. Grenade launcher. Yep. And my ears were ringing.
I love it.
Yeah, it exploded next to me. I didn't die, but it wasn't the usual, the heart pumping, but it really actually my ear were ringing for quite some time.
Do you want A or C, people?
I'm going to C.
Yep. Okay, coming over to C.
I really wish I said A.
Ah. All right, I'm duking it out with somebody at C, and I lost. There's at least two at C, possibly 3. So be ready for that.
I needed to go to A
Zone
because
captured. You have advantage.
there was one right behind me. Obi. Obviously, he's not anymore.
All right. Now they were all at C, trying to beat my Cirque du Soleil ass, which they did. All right, I'm gonna go back up here. Try to get some heavy power ammo. Power ammo. Oh, Obi, you got that one covered? Okay, good. There's power somewhere. It's them. They're getting it. They're getting it. Damn it.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Damn it. Damn it. Couldn't land the shot. Couldn't land the shot. Having a spasmodic thumb once again, trying to overcompensate. Okay.
Zone
A and B.
captured.
All right.
That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
They're at A. They're at A.
Zone A lost.
And they're also at B.
Whoa. Oh, son of a bitch. Really? Really? Hunter melee my... Alright.
Salty.
Trying not to. Yeah, I gotta watch that. I'm been getting a little salty of late. I gotta watch that. My salt intake's not good for me. Okay.
Zone C
I get upset with myself. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to C. I think at least one of them's at C.
Okay, I'm at the moment at A because my super took me there.
Oh, and Obi's at C, so good. And I think,
Zone B
yeah, we just lost B.
Your enemy has a power play. Zone C captured. Zone A captured.
Okay, nice one, boys, nice one.
I thought...
Are you okay, Obi? You just sounded
time,
something
Guardian.
a bit different. You know, that's
Zone
what...
C lost.
Whoa!
I think this guy is...
Needed to
Yep,
do
he's
that
away from
right.
the keyboard.
3 minutes. It's close.
I landfalled that guy. That was awesome.
Alright. 2 down. Sorry, dude. That just felt good.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Keep this up and the battle is yours.
Like when you shoulder charge them.
Wow.
Who just went all gunslinger?
Zone B lost.
Okay. Cool, dude.
Funny,
story,
the
bro.
funny thing is with the shoulder charge you actually can shoot them off the map.
Oh. Oh, crap. I just had my super, I didn't realize. Okay, I'm at B.
C captured. Zone
I'm
advantage
coming.
is yours.
Stay alive.
Let's take an A.
Captured Zone B. Power play.
Nice.
Keep the pressure on.
Okay.
Zone A.
Oh, you kidding me? This guy must be away from keyboard because I'm just... Wow.
I'm stuck. No, I'm stuck.
No, it was him.
No, it's the other guy.
Yeah.
It's toxic.
Yeah.
However he wants
On
to
our
be
team or
called.
their team?
Their team. He was on
Their
their
team.
team. My golden gun was poop butts. I got to get over my fear of the golden gun. I just got to play it more. All right. Yeah, I got to... What? What do you mean the internet quality isn't good for gameplay? What are you doing?
Captured Zone
Yeah,
A.
punching bag, no kidding.
You're terrible at the moment.
Really?
Lost.
I have your stream open on the server. It's really grainy and you're breaking up quite some time.
If you want it,
Of course.
battle is
While I'm
yours.
kicking ass currently.
Take
Okay. Well, hopefully... Nope, I'm out. Okay. Well, I will try to get that back. Oh.
10 seconds. End them. Zone C lost. Sound tactics bring victory.
Oh, got an exotic.
All right.
Well done. Well done.
No, it's not just you, but I guess everybody can hear it. Now, the weird thing is that it says I'm still broadcasting, though. Yeah, it still says I'm broadcasting, and it still says I'm on the air. That's weird. So maybe I should just wait and see.
No, you're not broadcasting, T. I'm have your stream open.
But can anybody hear me? I'm assuming everybody can hear me. Audio is perfect. Audio is perfect. All right. So, okay. Well, then let me pull myself out of. Okay. So what I'm going to do, stream, is I'm going to pull myself out of orbit, and then come back on. But and then I'll probably come on in a lower resolution because for whatever reason my internet is poop butts. Thanks, FCC. I know it's not happening already, but it's just sorry. Anyway, give me a minute. Give me a minute here, and I will. There you are. Yeah. Okay. Be right back, everybody. Give me a second here.